So, afternoon everyone, Steve Brown from Omni Marketing, and today I'm here with Mike Tench from Mike Tench and Sons, and Mike's is a building firm, and we were just talking about the different things that they do, and I was particularly interested in the thing, like, because I know, on my way up here to do these interviews, you were on a job, etc., and we were talking about extensions and that. So, what happens with an extension then? I've been in buildings before, where you're considering having an extension, then you need building permission and all this. Where do you actually get involved in that?
Well, it depends. I can take over from start to finish. I can get in touch with an architect who will draw up the plans. I will again get in touch with building control, building regulations. And yeah, basically I can run the job for you from start to finish.
So could I call you up to my house and say, right, I want my extension, like, number 3 down the road, they've got a two bed, and an extra room downstairs, and they built the kitchen out and all the rest of it.
That's fine.
You can you can actually take their ideas away to get something drawn up.
We do extensions on a daily basis. So what I tend to do, I like to speak to a customer. They give me the feel of what type of thing they want, and then what I do, and then I can either give them suggestions of what we've done in the past or what we're doing at the moment. And again, we can add in a glass cable or bifold doors and this, that, and whatever, just to give the customer what they want, to be honest.
Okay. And when we're talking about things like extensions, how big or small do you do these jobs? I mean, an extension in somebody's mind could be a simple little, I don't know, overhang on the front door. The old days of the porch and all the rest of it.
So we do everything from, as I say, a small little porch area, even to a grand extension. At the moment, we're doing an extension which is 12.5 meters long by 4 meters wide. And then also we've got another job where we're doing an extension 2 meters wide by 4 meters wide, which is an extra utility room. So it doesn't matter what size, shape or form. We cover them all. Okay.
And is there anything people should know in terms of, like we mentioned, porches and all that? How does somebody know that they need building permission?
Say for instance, if you're taking a conservatory down and it's under a certain size, then only building regulations is required. If it's over, I think it's 30 square meters, then planning is required. Or if it exceeds, I think it's a third of your garden. But yeah, it's always worth a question to ring the council, and it's called a preliminary inquiry. Speak to the planning officer, say, look, do I require planning? It's a phone call. Don't cut corners. Make a phone call, ask the planning officer, do you need planning, and he will give you a decision on the phone, yes or no. But building regulations will always be in place. Should always have building regs.
Funny thing, you just talking there, and you trigger something else in my mind when we think of extension. Like, obviously, one of the most popular extensions anybody does these days are conservatories. Do you as a company supply conservatories, and is there any advantage to, because obviously every double glazing company, without naming brands, but everybody goes out there selling them?
Yes, we do. Again, I use a company that I've always used. Very, very good quality service. After service is fantastic with them, and they're very, very reasonably priced. So yeah, I stick to the same company.
Would you be drawing the plans up for that if somebody wanted them drawn up?
Yeah, well, again, I get the owner of the company was a close friend of mine. He'd come out and plan it, and then we'd work together then, see. So sometimes if we would get you up to slab level, and then his boys would come in and do the PVC. But also what we do a lot of as well is conservatory, where you've got the full wraparound windows, but a traditional roof. Because some customers don't like the noise of a polycarb or a glass.
I've noticed a lot of people are actually switching the roofs over now.
So we're doing a lot of traditional felt pattern and slating on top of a conservatory, where you'd require steel posts in the corners just to transfer the load-ins. So we do a lot of that also.
Alright. So guys, if you want to know more about extensions and the different things that Mike and his team can do, if you've got any project in mind, all you've got to do is use the number on the website, ring Mike. One of himself or one of the boys will turn up, give you a free quotation, give you some ideas, and then you can make a decision yourself. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next video.